Right, everyone involved in the Suffolk fishing comp, off we go. It's 9:15. Good luck. All entries in by 3 o'clock, please. Watch your speed through the harbour. Thank you. Over. Well, welcome back aboard Blue Moon, and finally the Santa Claus Cup is happening. It's into February, but we finally found a date to do it, and thank goodness we waited. It is flat calm out in the harbour. We've got the party lights on. We've got plenty of boats ahead of us, and I'm on board with Marty, crew for the day. So we're going to have a little look around, see if we can wangle out the longest fish of the day. Any fish, nose to tail. Let's see what we can do. Our first fish of the day for us in the comp. Fat little pouting. Came in on a whole squid. Probably not going to worth measure it, but not a bad little fish. Bye, friend. 1-0, we're off the mark. That's not going to win any competitions, but well, we don't know. Well, I didn't measure it, so that's definitely not a win. Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Picked the weather for it. A few weeks in the planning, but finally got a bit of a window, and thank goodness we all waited. Because that is cracking. We're about 4 miles off the front of Felixstowe, just sitting inside a big sandbank called Cork Sands, in about 45 foot of water. Got some herring, got some squid out, and we're hoping for one of those big rays. But we've got boats all around us, with various different marks, and some have gone inshore. Some have headed off towards Clacton direction over there, and so far a couple of little knocks and only that big fat pouting, just to say good morning to us. There's the towers out there, and I don't know if you'll pick up on camera, but in the distance you can see the wind farm, so the visibility is incredible today. Well, first one that we can actually put in a measure. It's curled up, but little dogfish, measuring in 52 centimetres. That's our first entry for the comp anyway. Splish splash. Well, first mark produced pouting and a dogfish, both coming to squid and herring wraps. So we've gone back to our plan A, which was come right inshore. So we're fishing about a mile or so off the front. So it's a little bit shallower here. It's about 30 foot, so, and the water's actually gone up 0.3 of a degree. So with that extra sort of 10-15 foot of water temp's gone up a smidge, so we'll see if that has any effect on the bigger fish. Well, mark number 3, trying a little gully that is between two bits of rough ground just off the front of Felixstowe. Little whiting bite on that rod there straight away. Not ideally what we want, but not great reports of stuff coming in. A few roker landed, a few dogs, pouting, whiting. There are fish being landed. There's that little rod tapping away again. That's what we've got at the moment. Trying to keep these at bay. Don't think we'll bother measuring that one. Fishing this one up tide. And it's something very, very small. If anything at all. It's the little something. Oh my goodness. That whiting has tried to take a bait, probably the same size as it. You can't fault them for being good predators, but certainly confident in their own ability. But that bait is basically the same size as the fish. Well, we've got what we came for. However, it is only a little tiddler. Not worth measuring because at the moment, biggest fish I think is over 80 centimetres and this is probably 40. But it is a roker. It is probably what's going to win the competition, not this one. So pop that back and get the big daddy. Well, we're on to our fourth stop off for the day, and we're back to the trusty lightships in Harwich Harbour. There've been a couple of decent fish caught, but now we've got about 2 hours to the end of the competition, and we've got to see if we can pull it out of the bag. Last couple of hours, going to fish it pretty hard, get those fresh baits out there and see what we can do. Right. Another little whiting, taking a big chunk of herring there. Oh dear. But what's absolutely unbelievable is that we were going to play a bit of a joke on one of our mates by putting a banana on their boat, giving them a bit of bad luck for the competition, but we forgot to do it. It's been on our boat for the whole day, and that basically sums up why this is like this. This is going overboard, I'm not having it. Unreal. We have not done ourselves proud here. Well, it's been a fun day out on Blue Moon yet again. We've had a good little bit of fishing, good laugh. Marty's been a good crewmate, and although we haven't had anything that's going to win us the competition, but it's just nice to be out, find a little bit of nice weather, and get out and drown a few bits of bait. I'll see you again.